Hi, this is Brian Forster, and today we're exploring an ancient megalithic site called Little Qenqo above Cusco, Peru. Some of you may be acquainted with the site called Qenqo, which is right next door, but this is a fascinating little site that is rarely explored. And as you can see, it's clearly megalithic with Inca repair work. The Inca repair work are the smaller stones you see. So there on the left-hand side, you can see Inca repair, contrasting, and there on the right-hand side, Inca repair, contrasting that with the megalithic aspect. Now, here we are on top of it, and almost all of the stones that you're looking at here have been shaped in deep antiquity. This is clearly pre-Inca. So as we walk through the site, with anthropologist there, Teo Paredes, again, we're seeing these ancient shaped surfaces, and our geologist Susan Moore believes that the weathering indicates that this is several thousand years older than the Inca themselves, and that the Inca discovered Little Qenqo and made some repairs and additions to it. Now, some people think this is a quarry, but that's highly unlikely. Again, notice all of the weathered surfaces. Now, the fact that there isn't an obvious pattern to the cutting of the surfaces, that's why some people would believe that it's a quarry. However, that doesn't seem to be the case. But all sorts of flat surfaces, and then curves and depressions, and then coming back down to the lower section, once again, you can see that it's clearly megalithic because these stones are huge and they fit together very tightly. The one in the background there is probably in the nature of 20 plus tons. Also nearby is another outcrop with shaped surfaces. Hi, this is Brian Forster, and today we're exploring Saqsaywaman above Cusco, also called Saqsaywaman. Now, the site we're located at here is called the Chincana, which in the Inca language means tunnel. And 99% of the people who visit Saqsaywaman or Saqsaywaman never see this because in general their tour companies simply want them to look at the giant wall and then move on to another location. But when we visit Saqsaywaman or Saqsaywaman, we tend to visit relatively obscure sites like this because they're very fascinating. So as I said, Chincana or Chincana means tunnel. And this is a megalithic outcrop that, of course, is far older than the Inca civilization. The Inca found this, and then they built all sorts of structures in the area. Now here what you're looking at is a broken staircase. It's actually a broken internal staircase that snapped off of the main bedrock probably several thousand years ago. And this is where you can see where the internal staircase was originally attached. And now we're down at the bottom looking up, and you can see there are two staircases. One is actually upside down. There also are tunnels that can be explored, and that's what we're going to do right now. This is called the Little Chincana, or Little Tunnel. And now we're going inside. It takes approximately 1.5 minutes to go through, And there are areas that are completely black, so it's a good test of your fears. So this is coming out through the last section of the little Chincana. Also in this location, Saqsaywaman, are other megalithic remains, such as this. It appears that this also snapped off of the bedrock outcrop, and you can see lots of flat sculpted surfaces. Our geologist, who comes with us regularly, believes that this weathering is several thousand years old, making it older than the Inca. There's also this intriguing outcrop you can see. The stone is called rhyolite, and it's very hard, and it's used as slides for children mainly. And now we're looking up, and we're on top of the highest point of Saqsaywaman, looking down at the incredible polygonal megalithic wall. Some of the stones in this wall weigh as much as 125 tons, and the quarry is believed to be approximately 3 miles away over very rugged territory and terrain. So now we're going down an Inca staircase, and we're going to have a much closer examination of the giant stones of the Saqsaywaman zigzag wall. Look at the sense of scale in comparison to the people visiting. And as well, there are special creations in the wall, such as this puma paw. There you see the 4 toes and the forearm. And finally, we're going to go through this megalithic entryway, and we're going to see another pictogram built into the megalithic wall. After we go up this Inca staircase. So here what you're looking at is the shape of a snake. On the right hand side is the head, and now we're following around the corner to look at the rest of the body.